Three, two, one. We are live. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Antonio Muñiz. This morning I'm with Elda Rivera, my friend, my partner, Elda Rivera. And we were having a conversation earlier today about the Leads Group program of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce in Metro Orlando. Elda is one of the amazing presidents inside of one of those Leads Groups in the program. And I wanted to just have a conversation with her and in order for you to get the benefit that I got out of the amazing virtual event that we had this morning. Ella, how are you?
Good, Antonio.
Good to see you again. And for those of you who may not know what our lease group is that the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has a lease group program, which is 11 lease groups across the service area in Central Florida. And our purpose is connect, learn, and grow. Connect with one another, business owners, professionals, learn with and through each other, and accelerate the growth of our organizations. So, like I said, Elda is a president of one of the highest performing lease groups in the history of the program. And last week, we had our kickoff event where we had all the presidents together for the first time in a long time. And we had breakfast together, and we looked ahead as to what we're going to do in 2021 to continue to connect, learn, and grow. And I wanted to ask Elda, what were your main takeaways from that conversation on Friday?
It was great. It was great to see that the chamber, elected to bring all the presidents together from the leads groups as one of their first in-person meetings since last year, because obviously they've been doing everything virtually, at least when it comes to meetings, group meetings, but they thought, it was relevant and important to bring the presidents together at the beginning of the year to share with everyone, not only the goals of the chamber, but also how we can work together to continue growing the excellent leads group program that we have.
Yeah, so we talked a lot of different things, and from that conversation, what did you bring back to your team?
That conversation. That it was a great conversation, listening to the different perspectives of the different presidents and the different groups. I think for myself personally, we were talking about goals and how to achieve those, collaborative goals that we have within the leads group. And I think the first thing that meeting did for me is it brought to mind that I was having a limited mindset when it came to the goals of my leads group. So it was a great way, and Antonio, what you shared and what the other presidents shared made me realize that the goal is not necessarily the problem, but the strategy on how to get there. So I immediately start writing down, how my group per se is going to, which is the Central Orlando Leads Group, how we are going to work together and what do we need, what strategies do we need to implement to increase our collaboration, increase our shared revenue in the group and help the program and the community. So that was one thing that, I took away, that change of mindset of, wait a minute, I really need to strategize and look into my leads group and see what do we need and what do we need and where do we go get it. And it applied a sense of urgency because tomorrow we have a great event with the Lake Nona Leads Group. There's an expo event planned. So I knew that I had to act quickly and apply some of those, takeaways from that meeting in our meeting this morning with the Central Orlando Leads Group. And it was a great meeting. I shared, as the president, I think we have a responsibility of sharing and relating the message that the chamber is relating to us so that everybody understands and we're all on the same page when it comes to working together. So those were, two things. I mentioned a lot of things, but that sense of urgency of, recalibrating, looking at the strategy, applying it immediately in our leads group this morning, and applying it tomorrow in the in-person event that we have, which is going to be an opportunity for our leads group to get exposure and for us to continue to get the right individuals that are going to help us achieve our goals.
That's amazing. And you did say a lot because, really the purpose of the event on last Friday was for us to calibrate and set bigger goals, to learn how to look at goals differently and understand that we need to be playing to our potential versus to what we think we can do. And you've done that masterfully. So I'm glad that you share with everyone what went through your mind, because, three things came out of that for me. Number one, set big goals and set them unreasonably large goals. Number two, understand not necessarily what we need, but who we need to achieve those goals. And number three is to have a sense of urgency, add pressure to your system. Instead of adding time to decisions, make quick decisions, well thought out decisions, but do it in a quickly manner and take action. And that's what you're doing. So from Friday to today's Wednesday. So what I love about what you did is that you took the information, you digested, because this was a 3-hour event that we had on Friday. You beautifully digested and processed it in a way that you could deliver to your team in less than 10 minutes. So you did that. And then you have very specific action items. And one of the things that impressed me this morning in your event is that you got in action mode immediately. And one of the things that you did was, who do we need in our leads group for us to grow a little bit faster or a lot faster? And you focus on that. Can you talk a little bit about that and why you went that way? Not what we need, but who do we need to bring to the table?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that we have what we call collaboration industries in our group, which is why the leads group programs work so well, is because we have that environment, that non-competitive environment, where you bring collaborators or the people that are going to help you grow, but also people and companies that you can contribute to. And right. You brought a great point to our meeting this morning, which was, let's not think about only who's going to help us, who are we going to help, who can we help? Because we need to have that exchange in order for that relationship to grow. And we did an exercise where we talked to every single member of our group this morning and asked them the question, who do you need or who do we need to go get or find that is going to help you get to the next level, right? If we don't have it in our group, then we need to go get it. And I have a list actually here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We discovered 10 new areas that are missing in our group and that could be a potential growth opportunity for the members of our group. And we did that this morning, and we are going to apply it tomorrow in the event that we have, because it's going to be a good way for people to get to know our group and for us to find, these people, these businesses that can be a great asset to our team.
That's amazing. And that's what I love about this whole process, because like I said, you took action and you already knew where you were going, and you shared that vision with your team, and your team bought into it. They said, okay, these are the people that we need. The next step is let's go get them. Not you go get them, but let's all of us go get them. And what a great opportunity. We're going to have to do that tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. One of our leads groups is hosting an amazing event in the Lake Nona area. If anyone is interested on connecting to all 11 leads groups, these are professionals in the area who are doing great things. Tomorrow is the time and the opportunity to do it. And that, again, 8 a.m. to 12 noon, Lake Nona is going to be all the details. We can share the details. If you have an interest, just drop a comment below this video, and we'll be happy. Elda or I or somebody else will reach out to you with the details. It's going to be socially distanced. Everybody's going to be wearing a mask, sanitizing stations. It's a very large indoor space, and we have limited the number of people who can participate. So we've taken all the precautions to make this a safe and productive environment. So anything else you want to share with everyone, Elda, before we part?
No, I'm excited to, to start slowly but surely, just meeting people in person. I know that things are different now, but just excited for what's to come this year.
Yeah.
Thank you, Antonio, for your leadership and everything that you do for us.
No, thank you. And if anyone is in need of to talk to someone super smart about human resources, super smart about employee onboarding, super smart of working with businesses of any size, really, and help them stay compliant, have employee handbooks, standard operating procedures, you're looking at the person right now. And it's not me, it's Elda Rivera with No More Monday. So reach out to her. She has an amazing team of experts to help guide you through that process. So until next time, thank you, Elda, for making the time. I know you're super busy, but I'm glad that you share your wisdom with the rest of us, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.